Anytime today. No hurry. Hello, YouTube pipe community. Can you hear me? It's Night Piper. I'd like to say welcome to... You might as well just call me piping in my PJs, because if I've got my PJs on already. Got a baseball cap on. It's my bedtime Boston cap. They tell me today is Thai Cobb Tuesday, so I got a cob here. And it's a Missouri Meerschaum corn cob, the original corn cob. And I mean, you look at it, it looks like a piece of corn. Like you could eat that thing. Look at that. That looks like a freaking piece of corn. I know you have your little. I know you're like, well, you had to take it to a different level with that pipe. That's right, I did. Anyway, today we're going to be smoking some what's called General Jackson. It's a fine tobacco from a tobaccoer here in Nashville, Tennessee. And I went in there and spent about $100 today on tobaccos. I got 3 of their blends. Redcoat's Return kept talking about Trout Farm, so I had to get some of that. Because that is one aromatic I really enjoy. It's like my second favorite, maybe, aromatic. I use it a lot when I trout fish. If you hear a noise down there, it's my bulldog. I'm doing what he does. I don't know what he does, but he starts gurgling. He also passes gas quite frequently. That's why I bought him, because I thought that would be funny every once in a while when there he goes, when a group of people are sitting down and he just fire one out, but he fires them out quite a bit. And he's like one of those A10 guns. BR, can you come here and say hi? No, he's not. He's enjoying his own smell. Anyway, this General Jackson. Of course, General Jackson lives right down the road here. He used to be president a while back. He's nicknamed Old Hickory. And the two neighborhoods that way are Hermitage and Old Hickory, so I'm pretty sure they're named after him. Now, I've chipped this corn cob somehow. Probably burned it lighting it. But yeah, this is General Jackson, and I keep meaning to show you, but my ADHD's kicking in. It's got Virginian Burley. It's just got a small dash of Cavendish, but I swear there's some deer tongue in there. I don't know if you can tell the texture, but the texture is pretty much just like Crooner a little bit. Really fine cut tobacco. The room note is beyond tolerable. It's delicious, according to the people. Tonight's drink of choice will be Scottish tea. Now, Scottish tea is the middle of the tea family in the United Kingdom. Irish breakfast tea is the strongest, followed by Scottish Highland tea, which is this, and then English breakfast tea is the weakest, allegedly. So, cheers to all my friends across the pond. You can't go outdoors, can you? And that is delicious. Look at the coloring of that. It's a total different coloring than the other two teas. Of course, it is nighttime here. I'd like to say that this is going to be the last time that I use this iPhone as my camera, because we've upgraded to a Canon, recommended by none other than my vlogging hero, Northwest pipe smoker, or Tom. I just asked, I was like, Tom, what kind of camera do you use? You're my hero. And he sent me a reply like Redcoat Returns, or Redcoat's Return reply. Just a long reply. I love long replies. They're generous. Do I look like General MacArthur? Funny. There's no filter in this thing. Ironically enough, General MacArthur's wife's from my hometown. Who knew? Anyway, the missus is in there watching the Georgia runoff election. She likes to watch the news. I don't watch the news. So today was a pretty good day. I'm not going to go through the all the tobaccos I got, because I got some in the mail, and I got some at the brick and mortar store. So I'm ready. I'm filled up for a while. Now, the rumor is there's going to be a meetup here Saturday. I'm just going to leave it at that. There's going to be a meetup. I have no idea who's going to be here. All I heard was that you might ought to be prepared for a meetup. I was like, all right, I can be prepared for a meetup. Meetup, come on over. So Saturday, I wonder if we can go live. I got my 7 followers. What would you talk about? What would I talk about if I went live? With this tobacco, this cob is not my favorite to smoke out of, but it's all right. You know, it stays lit. This General Jackson, though, the taste of burley was not too overpowering. The Virginians are sneaking in there, and then I think it's deer tongue that gives it the flavor. Now, I could be wrong. It could be ox tongue, but I think it's deer tongue. Doesn't taste like crooner, though. Doesn't taste nor smell like crooner, but it's close. It's close. I know that Redcoat would like it. Redcoats, pardon me. Anyway, I've been thinking about some subjects. Now, I'm going to go through this fast. All right, I'm not going to dwell on this because it's already at the 8-minute mark. Okay, I would like to go back and thank Tom, Northwest Pipe Smoker, my vlog god, for informing me of. He really likes photography, obviously, and he thinks I really like photography, and he sent me a book by way of reply, not an actual book, but I took his advice and got a camera. You know, these iPhones are so easy to use. Of course, I got, when I do the piping and driving, I got these little bad boys that I'm going to hook up with all this stuff right here. That's a thing to mount on the window. Hopefully you'll be able to see out of it. That is Moroccan, by the way. Scottish morning tea or Highland tea. Could somebody tell me why it's called Cobb Tuesday in the comments, please? After you get me a few more people to watch. I would like to know why it's called Cobb Tuesday. Because, to be honest with you, the main thing I smoke in a cob well, not this time. I'm smoking this General Jackson. So, cheers to the Hermit Piper in Leeds. Cheers to you, sir. Get some fish for your aquarium. He's locked in, got a new pipe to smoke. A person told me that she was talking to her young coworker. Girl, attractive girl, probably 20, 21 years old. We're just going to say she's younger than she actually is. And she told this confidant of mine that, I never guess I'm going out with this guy Friday night. I'm really excited. She goes out with a lot of guys, but she's going out with this guy. And my confidant said, well, do you have a picture of the guy? And she's like, yeah, I got a picture of him. And she's like, pulled up her phone and did that. BR, come in here. Quit whining. She showed my confidant the picture. It wasn't of the guy's face. It was of the guy's, Ben Hogan. Or she had some other pictures of some other guys, John Wayans that she had dated. They don't send pictures of the face anymore. They send pictures of their dick cavits. That's to me disturbing, really. Now, of course, I'm Irish and hung like a pimple, and I never would be taking pictures of my thing. But this seems to be the norm in this millennial society. Now, I was thinking back, how would I have done that back in the day when I was in the years of high school and college? Did they do that back in the day? Because obviously you'd had to have a friend use your camera. You didn't have phone cameras. You had just regular cameras. You'd had to have a friend take the picture, tell them to turn the flash off. Then you'd have to go get the film developed. And then you'd have to go pick up the developed film while all the people in the store are looking at you and smirking and smiling. Then you'd have to find the girl's address out. You couldn't ask her what her address is. You'd have to go ask her what her father's name is. You find out her father's name. You go to the phone book. You look through all the people's names of her father. There's probably 30 or 40 of them. You have to call each one. And then you have to finally get the one where they answer and say, yes, this is where the girl lives. And then you have to mail it. Got to steal a stamp from your parents and send it. And then 2 weeks later, you get the crap knocked out of you in class in front of all the other people. That's what would have happened if I would have done a Dick Stockton pick back in the day. I don't get it. I don't get it. But she was awful proud of that picture. Maybe she can make it her Facebook profile picture. That'd be nice. There's no different than back in my day. If you heard a song you liked on the radio, nowadays you can hold your phone up, it tells you the song, it downloads the song for you, and it's all there. You have the song within a matter of seconds. Back in my day, it could take almost months. It could take months to get a song. You're going to be on cassette. Then you'd have to call the radio station, and they wouldn't answer. So then you forget it, and then the song plays again 3 days later. You hear the song, and the stupid DJ does not say the name of the song. He goes on to the next. So this is Rod Stewart. Do you think I'm sex? That's not the song. So you have to call the DJ. Hope he answers the phone. He answers the phone. You find out it's Jethro Tull or somebody, and then you go to the store. You have to write it down. You go to the store, and they don't have it. They say maybe it's at the one across town where you go across town. They don't have it in CD or album, but they'll order it for you, and it'll be there in 6 weeks. It's crazy. Cobb Tuesday, BR. What do you think about that? This is really pleasant, really smoky, stays lit. Got smoke coming out of the freaking mouthpiece. Do you like this pipe? I don't see how General MacArthur carried this around while he was killing people. It's heavy. It smokes good, though. It smokes good. Cheers. So, shout out to all my buddies. I got one guy in particular. I don't know if all you saw my response to Tillerman, Ohio, for his giveaway. Totally expect to win. Willie, or not Willie, Volunteer Piper, many of you call him Chris, turned me on to a guy by the name of the Meager Inn. I guess it's Meager Inn, Meager. I'm not for sure. But he has celebrated 10 years of sobriety. And my hat's off to that. If you have a problem with addiction, 10 minutes is a long time. 10 months is an extremely long time. 10 years. It's great. I'm happy for the guy. Staying on the path. I know there's probably plenty out there that suffer from addiction, and it's that community is sort of like this community. We all sort of support each other, and so in honor of the Meager Inn, the helmet that we're going to show today is one that was not too difficult to make, but it's one of my favorites because it's just a good looking helmet. So without further ado, the helmet revealed today is the Cleveland Browns. As you notice, it's got Browns on the front. This is sort of more the old darker old school Cleveland Browns helmet, with the modern touch of the black face mask, or dark brown, black. I'm not for sure which one it is, but you got the Browns there and the Old Glory and BW there. It's the Penn State of NFL football helmets. Meager Inn will not appreciate that my son and I are Steelers fans, but we did go when we were in Pittsburgh last year. We went and saw them beat the Browns. So that's off to Meager Inn. Thank you for being in the YouTube Pipe Club. Congratulations. Planned all weekend to watch the Bearded Welshman's live Monday night. And then his dog came on and made an announcement that he would not be doing it tomorrow. So I can accept that. And we'll just have to sort of reshuffle everything for next time. That's sort of set a time for that. I wonder if Meager Inn would appreciate this. Excuse me for reaching, but wonder where I got that from. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. 13 Buckeyes on that. Also, I'm sure Tillerman might enjoy that. I got that, of course, at Columbus. I got that at Columbus, Ohio last year. One of my travels. So, just sort of a laid-back Cobb Tuesday with some Scottish Highland tea. When I can finally travel, that's where I'm going. I'm going to fly into London. Hang out there. Then I'm going to hop the train and go to Newcastle, which is my club. Then I'm going to hop a train, or however you get to Glasgow, Scotland, because that's where my number one club is, and it's not Rangers. Celtic Football Club. I hope to make that trip as soon as we can get rid of this COVID-19. So anyway, we took the Christmas tree down. All the decorations are up. We're safe from the bad luck curse. And that's all I got, man. Go Irish.